Ladies and gentle hunters, we got a new Monster Hunter video on deck, baby.
And that makes me so excited. That makes me so excited. I could just...
Whew. Whew. Oh yeah. Are you ready? Watch it with me now. Let's see what we got.
Since ages long forgotten, one word has defined our very existence. Balance.
Okay, I'm already stopping. I probably should have mentioned I'm going to be stopping and giving commentary through this. I already forgot. This is commentated by Daisy Ridley. I'll take that accent any place, anytime.
From the humble feline to the ferocious Tigrex, every living being across this vast land plays its part in the great cycle,
Tigrex.
including us.
I don't know about that.
Though our people dwell in towns and cities, we are also of this land.
I
and
love
have our
these
part
old
to
Monster
play
Hunters
in maintaining
cutscenes.
the balance of our harmonious world. The monsters that exist in the wild, though sometimes a threat to human lives and livelihoods, are an essential part of our world. For centuries, hunters have been tasked with keeping our ecosystem in balance, facing those that disrupt nature by growing too numerous or too powerful.
Okay, so we're bringing some of the lore into it. That's nice. Can't help but feel like some of this is kind of backpedaling from some negative PR that World got about needlessly slaying monsters over and over again to make cool hats. The hunters are not like poachers. The hunters are stewards of the land, keepers of the natural world. They're like a responsible forestry agent. They're more like curators of the land than, like a human blight.
Monsters and hunters alike are integral parts of nature. Monsters are indispensable parts of nature's bounty and essential for human prosperity.
See, I like this.
And hunters work to return that favor.
Calling
There may
attention
be a shared
to the important
reverence
stuff.
between hunter and monster,
You know,
much like two warriors locking eyes across a battlefield.
see, it's
It
important.
is this delicate.
It's important to remember that we respect the monsters and they respect us. That's why we tear them apart and make cool hats out of them. It's because we respect them.
dance between the two that sustains our world, even in the face of threats that monsters pose. Talon, claw, feather, and fin. Monsters possess every trait imaginable. The creatures of this world are countless in variety, keeping even the most seasoned of hunters on constant alert. Neither forest nor grassland grants sanctuary from a hungry devil.
The handler getting
These
launched.
monsters are known to emerge from the most unexpected of places to ambush their prey. The
Some more old
hunter's
cutscenes.
eyes
That's what we
turn
like
to
to
the
see.
sky,
I
searching
love
for
these
a
cutscenes,
roaring
man.
Seregios, circling its next victim. And they must ever observe the lapping waves of sea and swamp,
Oh, yes.
careful to avoid a Lagiacrus's electric touch.
Okay, I got a couple things I want to talk about here. Number one, Return of Lagiacrus. Number two, and possibly more importantly, I mean, I guess this is an official source, but I don't care. I'm not going to say Lagiacrus. That doesn't sound right to me. Tigrex rather than Tigrex? Like, I can see the Tigrex, okay? Like, I can at least see where that one comes from. But, like, Lagiacrus? Lagiacrus. No, dude, I'm not saying that. Just Lagiacrus. Can you just like that? Lagiacrus. That's how I'm going to say it, okay? So a lot of people have been talking about Lagiacrus coming back. And to that I say, well, yeah, I mean, about time. I've been trying to get this boy back in the game since World, you know what I'm saying? When we got this skeleton in World, I was like, okay, Iceborne, I want to see Black Logiocris. I want to see some fucking returners from Tri. I'll give you the hot take. I wouldn't mind seeing the return of water combat. I said it, and I meant it, okay? Monster Hunter Tri was my first Monster Hunter game. I love that game. Fucking shoot me. Say what you will. I like the water combat in that game. I thought the water combat was cool. I thought it gave us an extra dimension to the hunts. I thought that the monsters in the water, like Logiocris, were just cool as hell. And I accept that I am in the minority there. I accept that, yes, the swimming was tedious. It was annoying. It was hard. Challenging even. And while we know we're not getting swimming back in Wilds, I do think it could return in a future installment. I want to see it come back. I know that I'm in the minority there, but swimming was cool. It was cool, okay? Swimming in Monster Hunter Tri was cool. Logiocris was cool.
Monsters inhabit every corner of our world and are intrinsically linked to their environments. They are not merely part of the landscape, they actively shape it, wielding
Yes.
the ecosystem as
Yes.
a powerful force in their own
This is
right.
like my favorite part of Monster Hunter.
Rulers of the snowy mountains, tyrants of the desert, lords of the marshlands.
Fucking hell,
There exist numerous subspecies of monster,
fucking Glavenus.
complicating our understanding of them.
Puke, that's my boy. So cute. Zinogre, that's not my boy, really. I don't like fighting him that much. he's in the middle. He's kind of in the
However,
middle.
seasoned hunters possess a sharp understanding
A
of
Doggerot,
what they
now
are
that's
pursuing.
my boy. That's
They
my
are
boy.
also adept at utilizing the natural behavior of monsters, as well as the ecosystem itself. Yet there are some monsters so powerful that hunters speak of them with only awe and reverence.
Yeah.
Elder dragons. Embodiments of nature's might, elder dragons have existed since ancient times. Though
Very
their
cool shots of
origins are
Teostra and
lost to
Valazak.
history, these creatures possess incredible abilities.
Also
so
a cool shot of
formidable
Ibushi, who I
that
really
they
hate.
can
Or
disrupt
maybe it
the
was Narwa. I
balance
don't know.
of-
Okay, quick pause. I only got to fight this guy like once or twice in Rise, unfortunately. I believe his name is Valstrox. I have not decided on how to pronounce that one yet. Fucking Jet Eagle. Dude, this is one of my favorite monsters I have fought. Like this, I tend to prefer the monsters that are a little more grounded in terms of their design, but Blue Angel's Jet Eagle is cool with me, man. Like this dude is cool. I don't care what anyone says. I hope we get to fight Valstrox again in Wilds. Like Valstrox, he's cool. He might be a little over the top for Wilds. Might be like a little too anime. I don't know. We'll see.
of an entire ecosystem. Even the most experienced hunters must coordinate elite
Kushala Daora, my enemy.
strategies and tactics among their ranks in order to stand a chance. And then there are monsters of legend, ones we may never be able to comprehend,
Ones that
yet
I
we
hate
must
fighting.
confront. I speak of the Black Dragon from the ancient age, Fatalis. And when such a threat emerges, hunters must answer the call, for the sake of our world is at stake.
Oh, yeah. God, I love these cutscenes. I like that they've spliced a lot of cutscenes from old games together. It looks nice, and it kind of calls back to the franchise's overall art style.
A hunter's purpose
Boogie!
is not just to end a monster's life. There is no thirst for violence, only
yeah.
an appreciation of life.
Coming back into this whole, we're not hunting them to be bad, we're hunting them actually to protect them angle. I like it.
A hunter's true passion is to maintain the balance between humanity and the creatures whom they love.
Yeah. We
The
maintain
path a hunter
balance.
chooses leads them to unforgiving lands, far from home and safety. Yet,
Doughblades.
though their path is fraught with danger, they push forward. Again and again, hunters are called to draw sword and bow, undaunted as ferocious monsters bear fang and claw toward them. Undeterred, the quest must be completed.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm
A
here for.
hunter
This is the shit that I
must
fucking show
hunt,
up for.
Yet they honor the
This right here is why I
lives
play
of
Monster
those
Hunter. This
they
is why.
have vanquished. It is this respect that ensures that once the hunt is done, nothing is wasted.
Yeah, this is
Hunters
awesome.
are trained to be keen observers while out in the field. They watch, learn, and listen to the environment and creatures around them. This knowledge ensures that they understand the impact.
Does
of
the
their
handler really
actions
listen to things
before
going on
they
around
take
her?
them. And this pursuit of knowledge
Does
is
she?
never-ending. There is much to be learned from every bit of fur
little
and
bug.
bone, insect and egg. Our hunters are not merely warriors or rangers. In their work, they caretake the land, ensuring that balance may be maintained in every
Ah, yes,
corner
sand
of
chips.
our world.
Another
However,
hint that Wilds is a continuation of the
This
4
does
universe.
not mean they can act without restraint. They are governed by the Hunters Guild, an organization to which they must report every detail of the hunts they undertake,
Seems kind of late in
and
the
that
video
is
to be getting into the
also
Hunters
responsible
Guild.
for issuing hunting requests. And thanks to the Guild's guidance, hunters and monsters can thrive together in the
Bro,
natural.
who was that hunter? Who was that guy?
And
Look at this guy. Who are you?
thanks to the Guild's
He's so short. he's like not even as tall as the females. He's like the female hunters. I'm not making fun of him. I'm not making fun of him. Like in real life, there are men who are short. But in Monster Hunter, I'm used to seeing one character, one skeleton for both males and females, just all hunters. It's just like almost the exact same looking person. I have never seen somebody in the Monster Hunter universe who's a full like 1.5 feet shorter than the rest of the cast. This is hilarious. Who are you?
guidance. Hunters and
He's
monsters
so short.
can
Who is
thrive
that?
together in the natural world. And for this, we must be grateful, for each plays a vital role in the beauty and balance of nature.
This is I don't know. This isn't even related to Monster Hunter, but I'm going to rewind it because I want to bring this up.
Can thrive together in the natural world.
Okay, look at this
and
shot.
For this,
Look at this shot here. Okay, look at all that. Look at the beautiful. They're cheersing, right?
we
And then
must be grateful.
I got like this
for
guy.
each
They're
plays
like carrying sake around, and they're like, it's a very common trope in like celebratory scenes where like there's so much going on. They're like spilling the drinks as they carry them and stuff. But it begs the question, like, where does that trope come from? It's such a common trope. Look, all I'm saying is
together in the natural world. And
I want to be sick with it enough that someday in my life, I get to cheer somebody and just spill like 3/4 of my drink because I don't even care because I'm just so fucking stoked.
for this,
Just fucking,
we must be grateful.
just half the
for
drink coming
each
out of the
plays
cup.
a vital role in the beauty.
Now that's a celebration. That's how you know you are celebrating. You don't even care about what's in your cup. You don't care if you paid for what's in your cup. You just want to smash somebody else's cup so hard that it makes a audible clank and you spill some of your drink. That's what I want out of it. That's what I'm going to do. If I ever reach 1 million subscribers, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheer somebody so hard I break a glass and cheer somebody so hard that I spill my drink.
beauty and balance of nature. Without the Guild, much of what hunters do would not be possible. The organization offers vital support, ensuring they have the resources necessary to carry out their important work. The Guild facilitates this by providing knowledge and organizing quests.
God, I love
Yet
Astera.
this is just one aspect of their mission. Ultimately, the Guild aims to study, understand, and preserve the diverse environments that we are all a part of. Rooted in towns and villages, the Guild dispatches hunters and research teams to address events that could threaten the ecosystem, providing support along the way. The Guild and its affiliated hunters respect the bounty of nature, including monsters, and waste nothing.
So we respect the bounty of
weapons
nature.
and armor hunters forge from this bounty become symbols of their achievements. Hunters are also responsible for creating safe havens for their fellow guild members. When not out hunting, they are establishing places to cook, heal, and rest.
God, I love
Naturally,
Iceborne.
hunters need rest as well. The Guild provides essential aid for their arduous journeys, including living quarters and facilities for their use. The Guild issues requests to hunters, such as gathering materials and hunting specific monsters.
Tell me more.
With the safety of hunters in mind, the Guild tailors quests to each hunter's skill level. and may even organize large-scale investigation teams. Quests are never-ending. If there's one certainty in this world, it's that circumstances are always changing. And so, a new quest begins.
There's one certainty, it's that
Each
we're always going to need to
generation
hunt
of
these
hunter
monsters.
accumulates a
We're always going to
little
need to hunt
more
them
knowledge
for their own
about
good.
the places they call home and their roles within it.
Oh, man.
Yet,
Okay, I want to use this opportunity to bring up the art style. Mostly, I feel, throughout most of the Monster Hunter franchise, the cutscenes, the gameplay, the whole game carries an art style that is mostly consistent, right? They have a way of designing the cutscenes in these games so that even though the graphical fidelity of each game may increase, or it may not, the cutscenes still almost kind of look like they could be from any Monster Hunter game. Until World. World takes a lot more photorealistic approach. And now I feel that Wilds is almost as big of a departure from World and Iceborne as World and Iceborne were from the rest of the series prior. The level of graphical fidelity has jumped up a lot here. We're looking at a totally different art style than the entire rest of the franchise. And I'm not attributing value to that one way or the other. I'm just, I guess, noticing that is specifically in this video where it's like a mashup of old Monster Hunter cutscenes. When World comes in, it looks visually different, but not so jarring because I think it's because it's so familiar. But now when Wilds comes in, it looks like almost alien. Like, it looks so sleek. It looks so high detail, high fidelity compared to the art style of the old games. It's just different. It's just different. And I gotta say, I'm excited by what I've seen so far. I'm very excited to get deep down into the nitty gritty of the other maps that we're gonna have. Can't wait to find out what we get access to after the Scarlet Forest.
always lurking is the promise of something greater, something exciting, something terrifying, something new. The world is evolving. Herds of monsters larger than ever before are now seen roaming diverse environments. Unfamiliar storms roll over the horizon, reshaping the very land they traverse.
Can't wait to
As
find
a
my
new
next raid out.
story unfolds, whispers about the origins of this world, its people, and even the monsters themselves hint at long-forgotten secrets ready to be uncovered. The wilds are calling. It's time to hunt.
It's time. The wilds are calling, baby. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Kind of an updated introduction to the franchise for the uninitiated. Showing off some of the series features, talking about what the game's about, talking about what it is to be a hunter, what the Hunter's Guild role is. I can't help but feel that some of this is trying to make up for lost time and or misinterpretations caused by World in the Western audience. I'm detecting a slight undercurrent of Capcom realizing that the West has, in large part, misunderstood the lore of Monster Hunter. I think a lot of people, when World came out, particularly in the West, were like, "Oh, yeah. Like, you know, we hunt monsters and stuff. We're the bad guys. We're poachers. We're making hats and scarves and, you know, weapons out of the monsters, and we're just, you know, more akin to real life. We're just kind of taking what we see for ourselves willy-nilly as much as we want." I think Capcom is trying really hard to get in front of that concept, which is smart, you know. But yeah, that was cool. Definitely made me really stoked for Raidao, you know. Definitely made me really stoked to fight my next Logia-Chris. A lot of people have been saying they think that Logia-Chris is back or coming back, or maybe we'll see him in Wilds, and to that I say, I've been saying that since World. You know, I've been expecting to see at least like Black Logia-Chris show up at some point. I was shocked when we didn't get him in Iceborne after we got the skeleton back. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty fucking stoked. Just makes me want to play some more Monster Hunter Wild, man. Just makes me want to get in there. Oh, which reminds me, you can catch me playing some Monster Hunter on Wednesday and Friday nights on Twitch. Head on over to twitch.tv/Colonel Frank. That's twitch.tv/Colonel_Frank. Catch me on Wednesday, Friday nights, streaming a little bit of Monster Hunter as we build up a palpable level of thirst for Monster Hunter Wilds. Ladies and gentle hunters, thanks for watching with me. I've been your host with the most, Colonel Frank. If you want to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/TubaXXXL. Planning on having plenty more Monster Hunter content coming your way. Planning on having a little more Tuba content coming your way. Until next time, I'll see you in the wilds.